Time to buy on the low and sell on the high. Hi everyone and welcome back. MTG Moxman here. If you're new to my channel, you've just found me in the nacho cheese universe of YouTube. Thanks a lot for checking out my content today. Really hope you guys enjoyed it when you were here. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Join in the fun. It is free to subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost anything. Turn on that notification bell and you'll have Moxman coming at you 7 days a week. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments in the comment section. So the one thing I love about Magic is it's ever changing. And just like that, when we start dealing with reserve list cards, the prices go up and down. It's really like the stocks of the world. A card that is popular and hot goes up in price. And then eventually it cools and settles down and the money moves on to something else and people sell off some shares in that particular company, right? You might see, all the copies of Wheel of Fortune go up. Oh, there was like 250,000 copies of Wheel of Fortune. The price was rising, things were going good. But you know what? Some people decided to make some money and they sold their shares in the Wheel of Fortune and the price came down. And that business is kind of still there, hanging out. But the same can be said for every card on the reserve list. Sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're not. People spec on them all the time, wondering what's going to happen. So when I do my cards to watch videos, I am thinking of it from the perspective of these cards could spike up, something good could happen. And it's not that I'm a financial advisor. This is a purely entertainment purpose only channel. I can't help you. If you need financial advice, you should seek out a proper licensed financial expert who can help you. That's not me. I'm a guy who hoards cardboard, didn't graduate Magic University, hoping to be recognized by the professor. I recognize the Taco King. He's amazing. So let's get on with this, all right? We're going to take a look at some awesome cards that I think have potential at some point to go back up. Because a lot of these cards end up spiking and going down. You always buy on the dip and you sell on the highs. So let's go ahead and take a look at some awesome cards. Our first card we're starting out with today is Helm of Obedience from Alliances. Now, you can find this card for $55 Canadian, lightly played. All right? I mean, it's about 60 bucks for near mint, but lightly played was the one I kind of honed in on because it seemed like a good price point. The average is $59.99 US. The market is $57.51 US for near mint copies, and it's €46.01 to get you that card. Now, the sales on this card are steady, which you all know I enjoy. I like when I see a steady card, not a high rising card, because it means it could bounce back a little too quickly. Formats being Commander, Legacy, and Vintage. Now, you can see the spike it had in early 2021. It really went high, went well over the $100 mark, and they were selling at that point. I remember talking about it on the channel when they were in that $40 mark, and they were just starting to really spike up, and I warned people. But look how far it's come back down. Because when cards like this have gone through their very first real buyouts, that just floods the market with people searching all their bins and bulk bins and alliance cards and things they had as kids to make some money. But eventually these cards start to become consolidated among the people who actually love them and collect them. People hoard them and start building up large collections. This is what I've noticed in this game. People are drawn to certain cards, they want to get as many as they can, and they want to collect it. They want to have like whole binders full. I understand that very well. Just check out my Mox Amber videos. You'll get where I'm coming from. This card, though, is an effective card. I remember people playing this against me to get creatures. 4 to get out, not very cost prohibitive. And just X and flip. X and flip. You can flip out people's entire decks when set up properly. This thing is a beast. And the ways of bringing it back are pretty simple. There were so many cards back in the day. We used to use, of course, the Argivian Archaeologist to have this guy flying back at you and giving you more and more and more and making you feel the pain. That's right, Helm of Obedience. Because you have to obey the helm. Love this card. Can't say enough good things about it. I don't see why it's not going to stay at 100. It's going to go higher eventually. If you don't have one, this might be the time you want to grab one. Way to go, Helm. You're an awesome card. Now our next card up is going to be Seeds of Innocence from Mirage. This card comes in at $20 Canadian for a near mint copy. The average is $17.91 US. The market is $16.28 US. €9.39 to get you that card. The formats being Commander, Legacy, and Vintage. Now the sales on this card are high. I don't like when they boomerang up and down in price like that. You can see right there from the chart, it has spiked back up, but it's just starting to dip a little bit now. This is one of those cards I think everyone should have one of. If you can get your hands on one, I don't even care if it's beat up, whatever floats your boat, but get at least one copy for a commander deck if you're going to be using green. It's an anti-artifact card. It can be used everywhere, and if you're playing minimal artifacts inside your green deck, I can see why people want to have one. I mean, it's cheap casting cost. You put this in an elf deck, you're like raring to go. This is some good stuff. The sales are high, though, which do bother me. It means it won't go down as quickly as I'd like. But if you keep an eye on this card, it's probably going to go back down for a while. Cards, again, like I've said, have their first buyouts. It just refloods the market. It re-enters the pool of cards available until eventually they get bought up. But Seeds of Innocence is a lovely card. Like the artwork, like the style. And this thing's been played against me numerous times in games over the years because I had the Power 9, so people would purposely put this in to blow my stuff up. It was not very nice. Not very nice at all. Now, our next card is Wellspring from Mirage as well. $4 Canadian near mint, but locally this card was sold out when I checked around. Nobody had it, but the selling price was $4. You can see the average is $3.81 US. The market is $3.27 US. And it's €2.92 to get you that card. The formats being Commander, Legacy, Vintage. The sales, again, are very high. A lot of people have been buying this card lately. But I gotta say, it's dipping down in price, which is excellent for those who might want to get a play set and just spend the $16 to buy it. This card I used to use with Zurin Orb. I would take control of somebody's land. I would blow the land out with my Zurin Orb. And then I would recycle that enchantment by going back then with my Skull of Orm. Okay, so I'd use a Skull of Orm, recycle this, cast it again, and I would take out key target lands, like dual lands of a certain color, that were really bothering me at the time. Mishra's Workshop was just evil. So we'd use this to take control of them and then nuke the land on our turn so they couldn't switch it back to the other side. A really fun card to use in Commander if you've got ways of bringing it back. Just got to find those recycling methods and make this card your own. It can be a lot of fun if you're playing a multi-deck. I enjoy this card. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. And that is going to be the Quarian Druid. Same type of deal. This is from Visions. Now, $5 Canadian near mint. They were, again, one or two copies that were moderately played for like $3.50. They didn't have any near mint, but they said that's what they would charge. The average price is $4 US. The market is $3.37 US. And of course, €3.95 to get you this card. The formats being Commander, Legacy, Vintage. It's going to find a home in Commander, of course. Now, this one here can turn lands into creatures. It just says target land. So again, if you're going to nuke the world, blow something up, if you have a way of attacking a creature directly, turning somebody's Tolarian Academy, Mishra's Workshop, Sarah's Sanctum into a creature and then blowing it up is lots of fun for the right type of player with the right type of deck. Again, being used in conjunction with Wellspring, this could have nice combinations going for you depending on which removal spells you have available to take these kind of lands out that are bothering you. I'm just saying, for its casting cost, its price, I mean, it's 3 for a 2/2. Sorry, 1/2. It's not a bad creature. This is not a bad beastie there. Sorry, I had to double take on that creature. My eyes were playing tricks on me for a second. Great card. I would definitely put this in a Commander deck if I was playing green because it has fun written all over it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next card today, and that is going to be Raw Stronghold, another card that is dipped down and leveled out in price from Stronghold. You guys know I'm big on this card. I talked about it when it was like $60, $70 and started to rise. It doesn't come into play tapped. It taps for colorless, but it puts a creature card back on top of a library. That's awesome. Now, $140 Canadian for a near mint copy now. None available locally, by the way. The average price is $115 US. The market is $108.94 US. And it's €84.33 to get you that card. Formats being Commander, Legacy, Vintage. Of course, all these can be played at kitchen table or casual games. Remember that. The sales on this are not fast. They are steady. I like that. I don't want this guy spiking up again. You want him to stay nice and calm, maybe dip down. Maybe a few people want to cash it in and have a little bit of a race to the bottom. Remember, buying on the dip is what gets you ahead in the long run when cards do start to spike back up. Especially if you say, I only need one, but I'm going to buy two. And then you're hoping one day one will cover the price of the first one you bought. A lot of my friends do that. I totally understand and can respect that. Raw Stronghold I like. Okay, I haven't built a Commander deck around it yet. It is in my Black Thrall Commander deck I'm building, but I have to see if I can make everything work. So I love this card. Can't say enough about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last card today, and that is Volroth Shapeshifter. Now, this one again, you're looking at $6.50 Canadian for a near mint copy. They only had slightly played ones though for like $6, just letting you know. The average price is $6.26 US. The market though is $5.45 US, and it's €7.81 to get you this card. The sales are high. I mean, I don't like that. I told you guys this because it means it might spike up a little too fast. The formats being Commander, Legacy, and Vintage. And if you look at the spikes it's had, it reached that $30 mark, so it's down like 60-something%, which is awesome. Okay? For those who might want to get a playset of 4, it is awesome. All you have to do is make sure that the right creature card is inside your graveyard to maximize this creature out, which is lots of ways of flipping that prime creature into the graveyard while getting this guy out cheap because he only costs 3. Love this card. Love the combinations you can use with him. And I mean, let's face it, it's reserve list. All these cards are reserve list. That's why I say buy on the dip, sell on the high if you want to sell. If you're going to buy a couple that are really cheap, put some aside as part of your sales thing or trading it at stores. There's lots of ways of using this as a currency in the game to help you get further up the ladder to the cards you want to get to. Full Raw Shapeshifter, gotta love it, man. From Stronghold, good card. I love the fact that the reserve list is overall still very affordable for players to get into. Even a card like Raw Stronghold is not that hard to get in on. It's not super expensive. At $130, $140, that's a couple of fetch lands. It's a couple of skipping some pre-releases, and you're going to have that card in your collection forever. Some of these art cards are really cheap, $5, $6, $10. Amazing to see the variety and availability of these cards as they get flushed back into the market from people who don't care. And if you love the card, you're going to keep buying it anyway and add it to your collection and have a good time doing so. So thanks a lot, everyone, for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments in the comments section. And remember, have a nachos and cheese, man, with some jalapenos on the side and some extra cheddar, like grated on top. It's so good. And secret, pickles are good too with it, man. They're good. And of course, a big shout out goes out to each and every one of the fantastic patrons on my channel. Thanks again for that continued support. Patrons make the world go round. They keep this place humming along. Thank you again, everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on each and every Sunday live stream, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So you're the worthy ones. You stay past the credits. You clean the popcorn off the floor. Don't leave a mess. And you're ready to receive the next card going in the 10K box. That's right, I didn't say this one out loud. In case you guys are like jogging or something, you have to watch the video again and get to this point. But there it goes into the 10K box the way it should. Pretty awesome. I think by this point, I recorded this one day ahead, I think, because I got it home early. So we're probably at 7,500 subscribers right now, which means do a little happy dance. Do a little happy dance. Running Man. Yeah, I can act like an idiot. It's my channel. I can do what I want. You guys have an awesome day. Looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Pizza party, I'm sure, is happening like any day at this point. It's going to be awesome.